and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Brad,
Bob.
I was just contacted by one of my nephews, and I have a lot of them. His name is DJ, Donover John, and he's taking up mixed martial arts.
Okay.
And he needs to increase his flexibility. He's a big guy, by the way.
Sure.
6'4",
Ooh.
220, 230. Something
Big stud.
Yeah, big guy.
Yeah.
So Brad, by the way, has a second degree.
Right, second
black
degree
belt.
in American Taekwondo. I was in it for 17 years, and then I retired when I went back to physical therapy school because I ran out of time. Plus, I got married and had a child. So
Brad's a badass. I mean, it's hard to believe. And by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. We're getting a lot of new viewers, Brad, and they may be new to our channel. We upload a video every evening.
Sure.
And it's something that's going to help you. Believe me, if you own a body, it's
Right.
going to help you.
And
there's a little subscribe button down there.
Yep, you want to be active or reduce your pain, or in this case, you want to have your kicks higher and be more effective in your athletic event.
Right, so we're going to show you how to increase the flexibility in your legs and your hips, and this is good for athletes and martial artists and probably anybody.
I already said that, Bob.
Oh, okay, let's go. What's the first one, Brad? What do
let's
you
look
want to
at
talk about? The goals.
The goals, right. First of all, you want to use stretching and increase flexibility. It's going to reduce your injury risk.
Right.
You're not going to get those pulled muscles near as much as if you're tight. Okay. Next, you're going to improve your performance. You know, whether you're in football, basketball, or karate, you're going to be faster. You're going to be quicker. In karate, your kicks are going to be higher with less effort, more accuracy.
You're in track. You're a hurdler.
Exactly.
Or a long jumper.
It goes
or a
on.
high jumper. Yeah.
Yep.
So
let's go on to the first thing, as far as, because they want to learn these stretches, Bob. They don't care
Right.
about all this other stuff.
you want to do some warm-ups.
If you're going to do these stretches, we've got 6 really good stretches that are going to increase your flexibility in the hips and legs. Warm up for 5 minutes. It could be just some simple stuff as jumping jacks, doing some push-ups, some sit-ups. Get your core temperature up, get the blood flowing. Stationary bike is wonderful.
I was going to say, you see a lot of the athletes now just getting on the stationary bike.
Exactly.
They'll even, like before a wrestling match, I see them on a stationary bike. I do jumping jacks before I weightlifting.
Sure, that's enough, Bob.
I mean, I just do 25.
Yeah, no, I used to do them quite a bit. I don't right now.
It makes a big difference.
First thing, we're going to start from the bottom up.
Okay.
This is a simple one. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but simple heel cord stretch. You can do this against the wall like this. And you're going to work each heel, get the heel straight.
Now, once you do it knee straight and knee bent, Brad?
Right, exactly.
So, Brad, what we're talking about here, you're stretching the back one here, by the way. That's the one you're stretching. And you're going to stretch it with the knee straight.
Locked here.
But you're also going to stretch it with the knee bent.
Right. It gets 2 different muscles.
Yeah.
It's more effective to reduce the chance for shin splints.
Yep. All right.
Do it 2 or 3, 30 seconds on each leg. Okay. One thing I really like, if you're a runner or you're on your feet.
A slant board.
Oh, these incline boards are fantastic. Yeah. Easier, they're more comfortable.
Brad made me one, and my son, so we use them. So.
Okay, now this is the big one. This is where it all comes together. It's the hamstrings.
Right.
They're probably the most injured in the legs. Maybe the calf is second to that. And if you want to have that flexibility, the hamstrings are generally the core of it.
Right.
So we're going to hit this pretty hard.
Okay. Lots of different ways to do it.
First thing, a static stretch can be a really effective way to stretch. If you're by yourself, you're an athlete, I really suggest doing a stretch like this where the knee has to be straight. You can do it on a table. I like to do it on some stairs or on the bleachers. Put your foot up on appropriate height. Back is straight, and you go forward like this.
Keep the back straight.
Isolate those hamstrings, and just hold it. A key thing, particularly with this, with DJ, think about your breathing. Everyone, if you're stretching, breathe in, and as you exhale, that's when you stretch a little bit more. I want you to think about those muscles being like butter on a hot summer day in the sun. They're just relaxing, okay?
Get into your Zen state.
Exactly. It's a really good way to stretch. Do that on both legs. It's an excellent way to do it. The hurdler stretch, I would say forget about that one. This is superior to that.
The hurdler, that what I mean, like this?
Yeah, when you're laying on the ground and
like
you're doing this. It's okay, you know, but I really think this is superior for the hamstrings. Sure. Let's go to the next. This can be done with a partner, which I think is the most effective, or you can do it by yourself. It's going to call a contract, relax stretch.
You want me to go down or you're going to go up?
Go ahead, Bob.
This one, this is an advanced stretch, and this is where you're really going to make gains. Wouldn't you say, Brad?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably one of the critical ones.
You want to do it by yourself?
I can do it by myself first.
What it is called an advanced or contract, relax stretch. And the reason is because you contract.
Just around the foot, usually you're going to put it there?
We'll show you here. Bob's going to.
So you're going to get a belt, or you can use a long sheet too, but you're going to bring it up.
I like sheets. I don't like sheets.
Bring it up this far, and now I'm feeling stress.
Right.
So now I'm going to push down.
This direction.
I'm pushing in that direction
as hard as you can
without letting it go down.
Right.
And while I'm pushing down, now I'm going to actually pull back a little bit and stretch it a little more. Or do you actually let it release, Fred?
This is the way I like to do it. You're going to push down for about 5 to 6 seconds, and then you're going to relax. And while you're completely relaxed, you go a little bit further.
And it's easier to do then. You'll find out. Push down again.
Yep. Push again. Push, and relax.
And then relax again.
And then pull it up again. And then one more time.
Push.
You don't have to say push.
And then a little further.
And you could. Did you know you're this flexible?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, this really works well.
Yep.
I like to do this one. We always did this one in karate with a partner, and we'd get down just like this, hold the knee like this, and then I'd say, go ahead, push, and relax, and push, and relax, and go ahead. Always did 3 sets like this, and by the third one, you were up as far as you could. It feels gooder. It feels much better, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then you want to make sure your partner is, knows what he's doing, that he doesn't go a little crazy.
Be nice.
So,
yeah, it is one of those things you got to be mature about.
Should I show that one, Brad, the mulligan one, or not? Or you lay flat?
No, because we won't have time to get through the rest of them.
Okay.
Yeah, they might, the attention span.
Yep.
Okay, now, then the last one is something dynamic. There's stretches that are static, partners, and then dynamic, which is really important for the athlete. And that simply means that you're going to stretch with movement. So this, keep your legs straight, all hamstring is being stretched right there. And you're just going to do kicks straight up. You start out low and do 10 of these. By you get time to get to the 7th or 8th one, you're kicking up as high as you can. And then I also like to put a rotation component to get the hip moving. So a circular one, first a straight one, and then a circular one. Make sure you breathe out when you kick up, breathe out when you kick over, and do 10 of those. That really gets the heart rate up too.
Yeah, I bet it does.
I'm starting to sweat a little bit, Bob.
And they actually, my son used to do this in basketball.
Really?
They would just do the straight ones, and as they were going down the court, they'd go like that.
Yep, I've seen that.
So a good dynamic stretch for that.
That's going to help get those kicks up, a little control in there.
Yeah.
Should we go to the hip flexor?
Sure. You want to do hip abduction? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll do this. This is an easy one.
Hip flexor. You put the pillow on the floor. You're stretching this muscle right here. Really good posture. You're going to lean forward like this, and you're going to stretch it, do a nice static stretch like that.
Right. Notice how Bob has his posture, nice and tall. He's not all rounded forward.
Right. Now, you could do a little contract relax on this way, Brad.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
push, and then relax.
Sure.
So I'm pushing this down that way.
Yep.
Push. I do this in the mornings, and I do contract relax.
You are pretty flexible.
Yeah. So, and obviously you can go the other side too. You can. Now I'm stretching this one, and again, leaning forward, good posture. Push. Pushing it into the ground, and then relaxing it as I release.
Excellent.
So, probably the other important one is the abductor.
And this is one that gets missed a lot. For DJ, you definitely need this for your side kicks and your round kicks, and that's abduction stretch. I'm going to show you how you can do it by yourself. If you go up to a table or a stairway, you can go like this, or you can go on your knee like this, straight out to the side. I'm going to go like this because it gives me a better stretch, and then I'm going to go up like this with my back, and then I'm going to drop with this leg. Definitely for the athlete, this is.
Well, I don't know if I can do this one.
Yeah. I said it's for the athlete, Bob. Now, this one is really good for a partner. Why don't you go up against the wall, Bob?
Okay.
It's important for mechanics for the martial artist, the bottom foot, point the toe towards the wall. Okay, that changes the position of your hip, sets you up for proper mechanics. Okay, the shoulder, the hip, and the leg all is in one plane. Go ahead, Bob, give me this leg. There you go. His toes pointed that way. I'm going to grab above the knee here, not way out here, because I don't want to stress his MCL. And then I'm going to lift up, Now, if Bob starts to go like that, that is incorrect. Get the shoulder back.
Like
There
this,
you
yeah,
go.
like this.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're throwing a side kick, this is good practice for mechanics.
Yeah.
Position. Yeah. You could break boards like this,
Yeah.
Bob, someday.
I
Okay.
could.
I don't like doing contract relax on this one though. I just like a
Okay.
relaxed stretch.
A sustained,
Yep, you're
sustained
gonna-
stretch.
Yep, 30 seconds, so you can go down and do that a couple, 3 times.
Okay.
All right, and we can't forget the quadriceps.
Right. Probably a chair would be good with that, isn't it?
For balance,
Well, I do. I like to hold on to
yeah,
something.
we're talking some of these high-level athletes, they'll just stand and
Yeah.
go like this, but it's good to have a chair for balance.
I mean, it's just a lot easier.
Yeah.
And you might, initially grab the ankle, then you can grab the foot and you can get a little further. Good posture
Right,
and
Think
stretch
about-
back.
bringing the hip forward, pulling back. By the way, this isn't going to do anything for the height of your kicks, but it's good so you prevent injury on the quads.
Right. You say you're doing contract relax on this or not?
I never do, but
Okay.
maybe you could.
Again, you can push down and then pull up.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
Most people, you can get to end range, and it's not real tight muscle like the hamstring. But anyways, talking about
Just remember, DJ.
DJ might be falling asleep.
By the way, DJ, you can take this martial arts all you want, but when it comes to your uncle, he's going to kick your ass. So,
Bob,
all
the
right.
language, this is a family show.
All right, sorry about that.